jump. Anyway, there's a dog. Hi. I haven't been on this channel in a while. I mean, I sort of technically was here a week ago, but it wasn't really to talk about anything significant. Look at my dog. I just uploaded a video to my main channel, which is about like being friends with people with different political views to yours. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Wait. Look at that pretty dog. Anyway, right, I'll sit down where I sat while I was filming the video because it's just easier to sit by the window because I don't have to hold it all the time. He's precious. Anyway, right, so, made a video about disagreeing with your friends politically or just being or respecting people with different political opinions to yours. The title is Liberals are Crazy, SJWs and Conservatives are the Scum of the Earth. I recommend checking it out if that sounds interesting to you. Don't lick your bum. Anyway, I wanted to talk about something, evidently, because I'm here. And it's something that I'm kind of scared to talk about. One, because I'm scared that it will go away if I mention it, knock on wood. But I'm also scared that people will feel like they can't relate to me anymore, because something that is really important to me is that people don't feel like they're alone. And I'm scared that people feel like, yeah, they can't relate to me anymore if I talk about this, but recently especially, I've worked a ton on my self-esteem and confidence and how I see myself. It started out by just, maybe I'll make a video on my main channel about this sometime, but I just want to like ramble on about this right now. I really wanted to change how I see myself, because a few years ago I was at such a horrible place in my life, which also meant that it affected my self-esteem and how I saw myself, and I saw myself as the most disgusting creature on earth. I hated everything about myself, not for any particular reason really. I just hated myself so much. I wanted to die because I hated myself and I thought I deserved to die. And as I said, I saw myself as the most disgusting human, both physically and in my personality, which, looking back, like, I was a pretty sweet person. I did hurt people, but everyone kind of does that. When, for example, someone is in love with you and you don't feel the same, you hurt them, even though you don't mean to, but you just don't feel the same way. It's kind of how life works. You unintentionally hurt people, but I just hated myself for that, and I hated myself for... Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Sorry, this is just very cute, and I'm kind of tearing up because I love him so much. Right. But the point is, I hated myself. I realized I couldn't live my life that way. I hated certain things about myself that I just couldn't change. And I realized that if I couldn't change it, I just had to learn to accept it in some way, which seemed impossible, because these were things that I thought, like, I could never accept them because I hated them so much. I was so horrible in every single way and I could never accept myself. But I also realized that I couldn't keep living my life that way because these were things that I just simply couldn't change, so I was forced to deal with it. And I've really tried my... Sorry, I just love my dog so much. I've really tried my best to do that, and I really tried my best to deal with it, and it's something that I've worked on so much. It started off... I'm sorry if he suddenly starts barking and I need to leave the room, or like get him out, but it started out with me trying to just accept myself and be okay with myself, which was extremely difficult, but it was like, stop making self-deprecating jokes. Even though they were just jokes, it still affected me in some way, and also I knew they weren't just jokes. Not say out loud that I hate myself, or that I'm ugly, or anything like that, because that reinforces that thought in my mind, hearing it said out loud. Or like in my mind as well, just try and stop myself from thinking bad things about myself. Look at you being a supportive doggo. He's so pretty, it's insane. But yeah, so every time I had a negative thought, I was like, no, stop it. Not like, no, you stupid ass bitch, don't think that way. But sort of like, no, shush, your head, stop it, stop thinking that way. Just try and be okay with myself. And I've kept on working on myself. And especially after I dyed my hair, it gave me this confidence boost that I talked a bit about on Instagram last night. But I just gave me a huge confidence boost. And I think it's because, first off, I love my hair. And I know some people don't like it, but I personally love it. And I think that sort of gave me a boost in the sense that it made me think that I can sort of do anything I want. Not anything I want. I don't want to do anything I want, because that's illegal, but, or not that I want to do illegal things. God, that makes it sound terrible. But, no, it gave me a boost and made me think, yeah, I can do this. I can do what I want. I may look different, but that's fine. And so for the last week or so, I've just felt not just okay with myself, but I felt good about myself. I kind of have come to a point where I kind of like myself. I realize that I'm not perfect, evidently. And I'm still insecure about some things. I still don't like my body, but I don't think it really matters all that much what my body looks like. And as cheesy as this sounds, I've started to see beauty as more of what you like on the inside. Like, for example, if you're willing to let out your dog if he wants to leave your room. Right now, what you like on the inside. And I'm not saying that my personality is the best, or I always make the right choices. But I do have good intentions, and I know that with myself. My biggest value is to be a kind person. That is the thing that means the most to me, and that's basically all I want to be in life. I want to treat people well, I want to treat myself well, I want to be a good-hearted person. That's all I want. And having those values makes me kind of like myself a bit more, because I think they're good values, which has made me look at myself in a different way. And I know I have, there's things I've been insecure about, like my face, and I think I have very soft features, and I've just felt very insecure, and I'm not the stereotypically handsome man. But I think that as long as I have a smile on my face, I think I look good, because there's something genuine about a smile, and you just see it in that person's eyes. And this isn't just for myself, but it's also for the people in my life. Like, when I look at people, this sounds kind of weird, but and kind of cheesy, but for example, my best mate Ruben, he has they have hair that stands up like that, and it's bright red, and they have bright blue eyes, and quite a lot of acne. And they're agender, by the way. Used to see him pronouns in Norwegian, which is why I use them. Right, they, them in English. So, they're not a stereotypically, beautiful person, I suppose, because they don't really fit into either category. Like, they're not they can't be a beautiful girl because they're not a girl, and they're not a beautiful boy either because they're not a boy, and they don't fit into either stereotype. They're kind of in between, and they're kind of their own thing. And I think that's opened up my mind a bit to, you don't need to fit into, this is how you are a beautiful girl, or this is how you are a beautiful boy, to be a beautiful person. Like, with Ruben, or Rocket, as they're also called in English, I think they look beautiful. I think their acne looks, I don't want them to feel, if it hurts them, I obviously don't like it because it hurts them. But I think that acne looks great because it gives their face character. And that's also something I've noticed about myself. If I have, spots, or if I get freckles in the summer, which I used to feel very insecure about, I think they add character, and I think that's beautiful. And again, I sound so cheesy right now, and maybe a bit soppy, but it's true. I let, my spots come and go, because whenever they pop up, it adds character, and I really like that. I really like individuality, and I think that's how my sort of standards of beauty, or what I see as beautiful has changed over the years, and as I've gotten older, I see character as beauty. I'm not saying that you can't be beautiful and also fit the stereotypical, or the stereotype of what a beautiful girl or a beautiful boy is. But I find so much beauty in someone who just is themselves. And again, that sounds cheesy, but I genuinely mean it so much. And I think that's also why I found myself more beautiful and why I like myself more after I dyed my hair, because it's a me thing, and it's me stepping away from trying to be what an attractive boy should look like. I know I have more feminine features. I know that my face isn't chiseled, and I don't have a great jawline, and that I'm not very tall, and that I'm not very muscular, or that I don't have a six-pack. I know I have a pouch on my stomach, and I know that I'm not what a stereotypical handsome man looks like. But honestly, I'm starting to grow okay with that. I think that I'm trying to tell myself that what makes me different, that's my superpower, and that's what makes me me, and that's what makes me unique. And I hope to come to a place one day where I wouldn't want to be anyone else, and I think I'm starting to get closer to that, which is scary. And I'm gonna tell you why. I've never been confident, like, in my life. I've always felt very insecure. I've always compared myself to other people and tried to, like, if I see someone who I think look nice, I try to look like them rather than find beauty within myself, because I thought that I had none and that I didn't like myself. And again, in every aspect, like my personality and everything, I've never really felt confident. I've never liked myself, and I've let alone love myself. But now that I'm starting to get closer to that, it's scary. It's genuinely so scary, because as I said earlier, my biggest value in life is to be kind, and I'm really scared that self-confidence will grow into narcissism. I'm so scared. I'm so scared that as I sort of get more confidence and I'm willing to talk about my own opinions more and be more sort of stand strongly or stand steady in who I am and my opinions and what I want and stuff like that, I will become very insensitive and I will become a shit person, basically. And I'm scared that I'll become selfish, and I'm scared that I'll that like my Instagram stuff or my YouTube, my online stuff will get to my head because of the numbers. I'm scared that I'll get caught up in the numbers. I'm scared that I like myself for the wrong reasons, and that I'll become a self-centered knob, and that it'll cross that line, and I'm terrified, and that's why I can't really give in to liking myself a lot, because I feel guilty. I really, really do. I really feel like I shouldn't like myself, because that makes me a bad person. I need to be humble, and I need to sort of give in to other people and put other people before me, but that's not healthy, because I'm human, and I should treat all people as equal. As, like, I'm human too, you know? And I want to do the equality thing. Because I truly mean that all humans are equals, and I'm a human, so why shouldn't I treat myself the same? Plus, I think it's such a waste of time and energy to hate myself. I don't want the fact that I hate myself, or hated myself, to get in the way for me just living my life. And that's also why I want to change that, because I don't want to waste energy on that. But at the same time, I'm scared that I'll get too caught up in liking myself, and that I become selfish and narcissistic and self-centered and all of that. I don't know where I will cross that line, and is taking selfies for the sake of, or because of the fact that I think I look good, is that narcissistic? Or is making a video because I think I have an opinion that other people should hear and that is worth being heard, is that being self-centered and thinking that I'm so much better than everyone else? Is thinking that I'm a good person a horrible thing to do? Does that make me a shitty person? I'm very scared and I'm very conflicted. I feel so guilty if I like myself, because I don't know where I cross that line into being a shit person and liking myself too much? What if I do get to that point? What if loving yourself is a bad thing? Because, I don't know, in general, when other people say they love themselves, I think, wow, good for you. Like, that's really great. I'm really happy for you. But when it comes to me, I don't feel like I'm allowed to love myself. Because that would make me a bad person. And I don't want to be self-centered. And it feels like I'll be self-centered. Do you get what I mean? That's really what I wanted to talk about. I'm also really scared that this feeling will pass. Or that I'll be too strict on myself and not allow myself to enjoy just being me and liking me. So yeah, I'm scared. It's a really good thing, but it's also a really scary thing, and I'm scared that I'm doing something wrong. Because I've never done this before. So I feel guilty for liking myself. Or starting to like myself. I still struggle with insecurities and things like that, but I'm just starting to accept them more. Which is supposed to be a good thing, but it's for some reason difficult to see it as such. So, I've come very far, and I'm very, very proud of how far I've come and how much I've evolved and grown. Is it bad to say that I've evolved and grown? I don't want to be this insecure. See, I'm still, like, questioning myself and everything I do, but yeah, I don't know. I'm very conflicted right now, and my mind is in a lot of different places. But thank you for watching this video anyway. If you have anything you wanna tell me in the comments, then please feel free to do so. And I hope you two get to a point where you realize, oh my god, I don't hate myself anymore. So, most of the time. But yeah, so stay safe and hydrated and full of awesome sausage foods. Take care of yourself, treat yourself well. Remember that all humans are equal, that means you included. So please treat yourself as such. Okay, have a good week. Bye.